God family, wonderful to be with all of you here, celebrating an incredible milestone. In fact, this is a year of milestones for Gurudeva, so as he turns 70, as you turn 70, and we're also, there are many other significant events in this year for you. It's also the anniversary, what is it, the 40th year of your sannyas, which is incredible. 40 glorious years of sannyas ashram. And it's also the, what is it, the 40th year of the tour, 30th year of the tour. Okay. And then we have a milestone for Woodstock as well, 30th year for Woodstock. So incredible milestones in any person's life. 40 glorious years of sannyas, and to carry on the festivals that you do in Poland for so many years is just phenomenal. And I spoke a little bit about at your Vyasa Puja celebration in Australia, and so I want to stay with that theme and I share these thoughts also at your celebration in Ukraine. And each year I choose a particular quality to meditate on, and so in this year of your 70th birth, then I've been reflecting on your youthfulness. That might sound paradoxical. How do we meditate on youth for somebody at 70 years of age? But you, in fact, defy this paradox. You embody a youthfulness, and you always have, and you still do. And last night in your lecture, again, you quoted a personality from your childhood, Peter Pan. I'll never grow up, not me. And so you're like a transcendental Peter Pan with your youthful enthusiasm in, your embodiment of it in physically as well. And I said in those other celebrations, you're always surrounded by youthful devotees. They're the only ones who can keep up with you. And so, year in, year out, we have many pictures from the tour. Padmaksha's here with his camera somewhere. So he's one of the, there he is. He's still holding that camera after so many years. He told me as well come in, and it's his dharma. So some of the oldest pictures from the tour are taken from the camera of Padmaksha Prabhu in black and white. And we see that in the pictures from the history of the tour over 30 years, Gurudeva stays the same, and then devotees come, they stay for a couple of years, very youthful, and then they disappear, and another group of youthful devotees come along. And so, that's been going on. There have been many cycles of youthful devotees that can come and serve you for a number of years, and it's so wonderful that so many of them are here today in this place, living in England. And we're still together as a family to celebrate your Vyasa Puja. And another wonderful thing that I'm observing in the room is another generation of devotees being born from these youthful devotees who served you for how many years on the tour, and now they're having children. And so your service will continue for many years to come. Prabhupada told you to, and you quoted this I believe yesterday as well, to preach boldly and have faith in the holy name. And Mark Twain, he said something about the 70th birthday. He said it's a time when you achieve a certain dignity in your age, that you can say things that you wouldn't have been able to have said at a younger age, and people will still listen and respect you for it. So you can be more bold in what you say. And so you've always been very bold. You're known for your boldness in preaching Krishna consciousness in, places all across the world, but most people wouldn't dare to go for a faint heart, preaching in the Amazon and preaching in communist Russia under that regime, going in disguise to Moscow and then sneaking out and joining the devotees from your tour group. And so you've always been very bold, and according to Twain, you can be even more bold now that you have reached this age of 70, and people will be less inclined to question the brashness or the strength of that comes from a person at your age. A last thing, so as you reach this age, then we also we have a sense of the imminence. So life is short, we say, and so we want to take the opportunity to have your association whenever and wherever we can. And but then I'll also say that, I don't know if I can reveal it, but sometimes we've consulted with astrologers and they've said that you have a very long life, and so we're looking forward to many more years and even decades in your association to come. Thank you so much. Thank you.